The wind whispers secrets through the wheat, a golden ocean sighing beneath an endless sky. A crow cries out, a black tear against the blue, and the sun bleeds orange onto the horizon, painting the world in hues of farewell. I see it all, feel it all, the ache in the earth, the silent scream of the sunflowers straining toward a light they can never quite reach. The stars begin to prick holes in the darkening canvas, distant diamonds scattered across eternity. Each one a flicker of hope, a reminder that even in the deepest night there is a glimmer, a spark waiting to ignite. I trace constellations with my fingers, mapping the journeys of souls lost and found, adrift in the vast expanse of being. The village sleeps, its windows glowing with a warm amber light, each a tiny beacon in the growing darkness. I imagine the lives unfolding within, the quiet dramas, the unspoken longings, the simple joys that sustain us through the long winter nights. Are they dreaming of fields of gold, of skies ablaze with stars, of a world where pain is only the shadow that makes the light more brilliant? I walk these fields not as a stranger, but as a brother to the earth, a fellow traveler on this winding path. The soil clings to my boots, a grounding presence, a reminder of the cycles of life and death, of decay and rebirth. The scent of damp earth fills my lungs, a primal perfume that connects me to something ancient and enduring. Loneliness is a constant companion, a shadow that stretches long behind me in the fading light. But it is also a space for contemplation. A silence that allows the whispers of the universe to penetrate the noise of the world. I find solace in the solitude, a quiet strength in the face of despair. The colors speak to me, vibrant and alive, even in the gloom. The deep indigo of the night sky, the fiery orange of the setting sun, the muted greens and browns of the earth beneath my feet. They are the language of the soul, a symphony of emotions expressed in light and shade. I carry within me a storm, a tempest of feelings that threatens to consume me. But within that storm, there is also a seed of hope, a tiny flame that refuses to be extinguished. I cling to that flame, nurture it with every breath, knowing that it is the only thing that can guide me through the darkness. I see the face of God in the petals of a sunflower, in the flight of a bird, in the tears of a child. It is not a grand and imposing figure, but a quiet presence, a gentle hand that guides us through the labyrinth of life. It is in the small things, the ordinary moments, that we find the extraordinary grace that sustains us. Faith is not a blind acceptance, but a courageous questioning, a willingness to embrace the unknown, to trust in the unseen. It is a fragile thing, easily shattered, but it is also the most powerful force in the universe, capable of moving mountains and healing broken hearts. The night deepens, the stars grow brighter, and a sense of peace settles over me. The pain is still there, a dull ache in my soul, but it is no longer overwhelming. It is simply a part of me, a reminder of the fragility of life, the beauty of impermanence. Tomorrow, the sun will rise again, painting the world anew with its golden light. And I will be here, in these fields, with my brushes and my canvas, striving to capture the essence of this fleeting moment, to transform pain into light, to share the beauty that I see with the world. The wind whispers my name, a soft benediction, and I close my eyes, surrendering to the embrace of the night. The scent of lavender rises from the fields, a gentle balm for the wounded spirit. It mingles with the earthy aroma of the soil, the sweet perfume of wildflowers, creating a symphony of fragrances that fills the air. I breathe deeply, allowing the essence of the earth to seep into my being, to ground me in the present moment. The world fades away, the worries and anxieties of the day dissolve, and I am left with nothing but the simple sensation of being alive, here, now. A single butterfly dances before me, its wings painted with impossible colors, a fleeting masterpiece of nature. It flits and flutters, a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, beauty can still emerge. I watch it, mesmerized, until it disappears into the distance, leaving me with a sense of wonder and gratitude. Loneliness is a constant companion, a shadow that follows me wherever I go. But it is not an entirely unwelcome presence. In solitude, I find the space to reflect, to contemplate the mysteries of existence, to connect with my inner self. It is in the silence that I hear the whispers of my soul, the quiet voice that guides me on my path. The world clamors for attention, demands our constant engagement, but it is in the stillness that we discover our true selves. Pain is a crucible, a fiery trial that tests the limits of our endurance. But it is also an opportunity for growth, a catalyst for transformation. It strips away the superficial, the inessential, leaving us with only what truly matters: love, compassion, and the unwavering pursuit of truth. I have known pain intimately, have wrestled with its demons, but I have also emerged from its depths stronger, more resilient, more deeply human. The light is not always easy to find. It flickers and fades, hides behind clouds of doubt and despair. But it is always there, waiting to be rediscovered, to be rekindled with the flame of hope. We must search for it relentlessly, even when we feel lost and alone. For it is the light that will lead us home. I remember my mother's face, etched with worry, but also with an infinite tenderness. Her hands, calloused and worn from years of labor, were always there to comfort me, to soothe my fears. She taught me the value of hard work, the importance of kindness, the power of forgiveness. Her love was a constant beacon in my life, a guiding star that helped me navigate the treacherous waters of adolescence. I see her now, in my mind's eye, her smile radiant, her eyes filled with love, and I know that she is always with me, watching over me, guiding me from beyond. The search for meaning is a lifelong journey, a quest that never truly ends. We stumble and fall, make mistakes, and learn from them, but we must never give up on the pursuit of our purpose. It is in the act of searching that we discover who we are, what we are capable of, what we are meant to do in this world. And even if we never find all the answers, the journey itself is a reward, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. The wind rustles through the wheat fields, a symphony of whispers that fills the air. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky with fiery hues of orange, red, and purple. Another day comes to an end, another chapter in the story of my life. And as I stand here, in the midst of this vast and beautiful landscape, I am filled with a sense of gratitude, a profound appreciation for the gift of existence. The crows fly, a black scattering against the amber sky, their cries echoing the loneliness I sometimes feel. But even in loneliness, there is a strange beauty, a space for introspection, a chance to connect with the deeper currents of my soul. It is in those moments of solitude that I truly understand myself, that I confront my demons and embrace my vulnerabilities. And from that embrace, something new is born, a resilience, a strength, a quiet determination to keep going, to keep creating, to keep searching for the light. The stars begin to emerge, pinpricks of hope in the velvet darkness. Each star a story, a universe unto itself, a reminder that we are all connected, all part of something vast and incomprehensible. I imagine the lives being lived beneath those distant suns, the joys and sorrows, the triumphs and failures, the endless cycle of birth and death. And I realize that my own struggles are not unique, that we are all grappling with the same fundamental questions of existence. What is our purpose? What is our place in the cosmos? How can we find meaning in a world that often seems meaningless? Perhaps the answers are not to be found in grand pronouncements or philosophical treatises, but in the simple acts of kindness, the quiet moments of contemplation, the unwavering dedication to our craft. Perhaps the meaning of life is not something to be discovered, but something to be created, something to be painted onto the canvas of our existence with the vibrant colors of love, compassion, and hope. The scent of lavender drifts on the breeze, a calming balm for my troubled spirit. I close my eyes and breathe deeply, allowing the fragrance to fill my lungs, to wash away the residue of pain and anxiety. I am here, in this moment, present and alive, and that is enough. The world is full of beauty, even in its darkest corners. We simply need to open our eyes and see it, to appreciate the small miracles that surround us, to find joy in the ordinary moments, the laughter of children, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the taste of fresh bread, the sound of rain falling on the roof. These are the things that make life worth living, the things that sustain us through the difficult times, the things that remind us that even in the midst of suffering, there is always hope. I pick up a fallen leaf, its colors faded and brittle, and I marvel at its intricate design, its delicate veins, its unique shape. It is a small thing, easily overlooked, but it is also a testament to the power of nature, the beauty of imperfection, the inevitability of change. Everything is in constant flux, always evolving, always transforming. And we must learn to embrace that change, to let go of what no longer serves us, to trust in the flow of life. The path ahead is uncertain, but I am not afraid. I have learned to navigate the darkness, to find my way by the light of the stars, to trust in my own inner compass. And even if I stumble and fall, I will get back up, dust myself off, and continue on my journey. For I know that the destination is not as important as the journey itself, that it is in the act of striving, of creating, of loving, that we truly come alive. The crickets chirp their nightly serenade, a lullaby that soothes my soul and prepares me for sleep. I lie down in the field, gazing up at the stars, and I feel a sense of peace wash over me, a deep and abiding sense of contentment. I am grateful for this life, for all its joys and sorrows, for all its challenges and triumphs. And as I drift off to sleep, I whisper a prayer of thanks, a prayer for strength, a prayer for hope, a prayer for the courage to continue on my path, to transform pain into light, to share the beauty that I see with the world. The first rays of dawn begin to paint the sky, a promise of a new day, a new beginning. And I know that whatever challenges may lie ahead, I will face them with courage, with grace, and with the unwavering belief that even in the darkest of times, the light will always find a way. The fields await.